It's a false
Can you put
statement
a
made
document?
under
Can you please
oath.
say
Under
document
oath.
that stated a
When did he
lie?
testify to something that he lied about?
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. If you haven't seen it already, here's a video of a woman who's suing a man for a $10,000 bad date, talking about emotional distress. These women are making it harder and harder for themselves as time goes on. Every time you turn around, they're coming up with some more nonsense. But before we get started with the video, let's hear a 30-second word from our sponsor. Check this out. Studies show our appearances directly affect our mental health. Many anti-aging supplements found on store shelves try to capitalize on that, but most of them, they fall short. This is because they fail at targeting the root of the problem. That's why I highly recommend Health Act Right. As we get older, our skin needs more help with producing collagen. I'm right around the corner from 60 years old, so trust me, I know. This collagen quickly restores youthfulness in your skin. It helps combat wrinkles and does so better than anything else I've ever used. And I've tried quite a few. Imagine how good your skin could look this summer using it. It also helps with joint health. If you've been looking for a great way to look and feel your best, you'll love Health Act Right. Get up to 51% off for the next 24 hours by going on to healthactright.com or by visiting the link down below. Grab a bag right now. Come on, y'all. Let's get healthy. First of all, let's keep in mind that this is a virtual court date. Why is she walking around instead of sitting down somewhere?
My call this lady about where the news is here.
Call was set aside. I got it.
Okay, I'm on it.
All right, what are your appearances, please? Who's here?
Quashante Short, QASHONTAESHORT.
So she's at the airport at the same time she knows she's supposed to be in virtual court to sue somebody. Real professional.
Richard Jordan.
So, Mr. Jordan, did you send in your pretrial questionnaire yet?
No, sir, I did not. I was moved from North Carolina to South Carolina, and I just got it from being forwarded from my old address.
Okay, and Ms. Short, I don't.
Okay,
well, the Twitter version. I don't even understand what this is about.
I'm sorry, I had to.
In the background.
I'm actually at the airport, so I had to go outside. It looks like they just departed the flight. They just arrived the flight.
Now she just wasted about 2 more minutes of court time, just walking around trying to find some place where she can talk.
So I'm outside. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people around. So I'm trying to go where there's no traffic. But thank you. That's okay. That's okay. No, I'm trying to finish this before I get finished. It's actually louder in here.
I'm not sure. I read your complaint again, and you have not. I'm looking here. What is it? Intentional infliction of emotional distress?
Yes.
Is that the claim here?
Yes,
Okay.
It is.
That's not something that's really justiciable in district court.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
I said that's not something that's justiciable in district court. That has to be brought in circuit court.
So you said it's not permissible in district court. It has to be taken to circuit court?
That's an equitable action, yes.
Okay, was that not I thought only criminal offenses, well, I guess it would be considered, I don't know if it's criminal or however you want to consider it, but I thought only criminal offenses were brought before the circuit court. So will I have to,
what's in your head. I cannot get into what's in your head, man.
I'm sorry, I gotta go back in because I can't hear you.
Mr. Jordan, let me just ask you this. Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000. I don't see how this is going to go any further. I think it's a waste of your time.
He's absolutely right. It's a waste of everybody's time.
The problem is this. If you think it should be dismissed, you need to file the appropriate motion. You need to file a motion to ask for that.
I will do that. I really didn't know what to expect. This is all new to me. I I've never been sued before, or I've never, gotten in any trouble. This was just, but if that's the process I have to take, then that's what I'll do.
There was also a perjury on there as well. He stated, I can't remember what he stated right now because I don't have it, the document in front of me.
The short.
So she can't remember what he said because she doesn't have it in front of her, but she's suing him. So basically, she came to court unprepared for court.
Perjury is a criminal charge.
Okay, there were two different charges. There was one that was intentional affliction of pain, which was not. I didn't see that as being a criminal offense, but perjury, I guess that could be considered a criminal offense.
Ma'am, I'm not going to sit here and argue about the legal definition of what's a crime and what isn't. If somebody gets charged with perjury, that is a criminal felony charge. You have to go through the prosecuting attorney and the police. Okay? So that's what you are alleging.
Yes, the document will show that, and I also sent forth the messages where he was lying, and it proved he was lying. I emailed that to the court. I wasn't able to print it out, but they didn't say anything as far as me not being able to turn those documents in. But that should have been in the case file as well.
Did you put it in there?
I emailed it.
I don't see that mentioned in your complaint.
Yes, I emailed that.
Did you amend your complaint?
I didn't have to amend my complaint. I had to get an address for him, so I sent it to the second known address.
No. If you are alleging a different count, you've got to amend your complaint to add it in. You can't. I don't know what you said you did, but the last time we spoke, the last time we were in court, I never changed anything. It's just that he was not properly served, so I had to get an address for him in order for him to be properly served. That's what was the last incident that transpired, was for me to get a correct address for him. That has nothing to do with what I asked you about.
I know you asked me about an amended.
I asked you about what your claim is about. You said intentional infliction of harm, and I assume you mean intentional infliction of emotional distress. And you said perjury. That's the basis for your claim.
Yes, I'll amend the complaint. I thought I had that already in there. I received a document, I guess after I sent the correct address and he got the document, he sent a letter that should be, I guess, in the file. He sent a letter, and
that's
then
his answer, I guess. We're treating it as his answer.
Right, and so I emailed my response to that letter, because in that letter he lied, and then that's what brought forth the perjury. It was never perjury in the beginning. It was perjury after his response.
Well, you can't say. Listen. He has the right to put whatever is in the answer.
And here's where the judge is beginning to get frustrated with her because she's not listening. He's trying to explain to her that she can't do it the way she did it, but she's trying to tell him she did it that way because of this and that. Let's keep in mind who has the law degree here, the judge.
I'm not saying he can't, but
you can't add another count because you don't like or you disagree with what is in his answer.
If he responds and his response is a lie, it's perjury, then my documents will prove that he lied in his response.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Yes, I understand perjury is a lie. I know what perjury means.
Perjury is a statement, a false statement made under oath. So
exactly,
what statement did he make under oath?
Documents that prove he was lying.
You don't understand. It's a false statement made under oath. Under oath.
That stated a
when
lie.
did he testify to something that he lied about? It's a false statement made under oath.
Made under oath is the key phrase here. The judge is trying to get her to understand. Whatever his response was, he was not under oath.
Bottom line is, you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am. You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Perjury is a false statement made under
I know
oath.
what perjury means. Are we done
No,
here?
you don't.
Is it a criminal offense or not?
What statement? I don't see anything in the complaint that says he made some false statement under oath.
offense because you don't know what happened. You're on the outside looking in. You don't know anything.
But you're the plaintiff.
Put on
You
that
have, wait a minute. You are the plaintiff.
Are we done here?
You have to lay out your
Are we done
allegations
here?
properly.
Are we done here?
No,
I
we're
know
not.
exactly what perjury means.
No, we're
Do
not.
not insult my intelligence.
You have to lay.
Do not insult my
You have
intelligence.
to lay your. You have to lay your.
Please do
You
not
have to
insult my
lay
intelligence.
your complaint out. It has. You have to allege this in the complaint. You have
Please
not.
do not insult my intelligence.
Okay, this is what I don't understand. Why is this judge allowing her to talk to him like that? It doesn't matter whether it's virtual court or they're in actual court. There's a rule of conduct that somebody should follow when they're talking to a judge. Where is this judge's spine? That he's sitting there arguing with her about this. Judges have the control to the point where if the person won't quiet down, they can hold them in contempt of court with a fine attached to every count. I would simply say, if you interrupt me again, it's a $50 fine for contempt of court. If she starts talking again, I'll hit her with another $50 fine for contempt of court. If she starts talking again, I'll hit her with another one. Man, when I get through with her, because you can tell by her attitude she doesn't know when to close her mouth, she'd owe the court $10,000. This is the type of modern day female that if you don't put your foot down in the very beginning, she takes it as a sign of weakness and she'll escalate in her bad behavior. And that's why she's doing this, because the judge is not holding her accountable for her disruptive behavior.
It's not about that. You don't think. I don't think you understand what perjury is. It's a
Are
false
we done
statement
here?
made on
Are we
oath.
done here? Are we done here?
I
Please
said
do
no.
not insult my intelligence.
I said no.
Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means. Do not. If it's a criminal offense, then it's a criminal offense.
Well, ma'am, it should not have been filed in district court if you want
Are we done
intentional
here?
infliction of emotional distress.
Okay, so that's a criminal offense.
Well, are you going to dismiss it and refile it?
No,
in
I'm
circuit?
not. No, I'm not going to dismiss it. I will file another case in circuit. But as far as I'm concerned,
You can't
no, it
have
will
two
not be
cases on the
dismissed.
ma'am. You can't have two cases going on the same issue.
I'm not dismissing the case.
Now at this point, I don't know why he's trying to help her. He said she can't have the case filed in two different courts. And she says she's not going to dismiss her case because she thinks he's telling her to dismiss the case altogether. He's trying to tell her you have to dismiss it in one court and then you submit it in another. But typical modern woman, she's not listening. I'm still waiting for the contempt of court charges from this judge.
If you want
Well,
to
I
dismiss
tell you
it,
what.
that's up to you. But I, as a plaintiff, am not dismissing the case.
He has to make a proper motion,
Well, that's on him.
but I can also transfer the venue to circuit.
Yes, that's what I thought, because there were other cases that should have been transferred somewhere else. So that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
What kind of judge is this? He said he's going to transfer her case. This is a frivolous case and the judge knows it. But he's going to transfer the case for her instead of making her dismiss the case in that court and then resubmit it in the other court. Look at the defendant, Richard Jordan, fall back in his chair. Richard, I'm just as dumbfounded as you are. Why in the hell is this judge helping her with this case? Is he an actual judge that graduated from college? Or did he just walk off the street with a robe on and they assumed he was a judge?
Ma'am, what about his costs associated with appearing because you filed it in the wrong court?
I need to see because I was not aware, since you said perjury was not on there, I was not aware that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of emotional distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be
I didn't say
brought
that.
forward.
That is not what I said.
Yes,
that is not
what
what
you
I
said.
said.
That
I
is what you
said that. No, I didn't. You
Yes,
said
you
that.
did. You stated
I
that.
said that circuit.
You stated
I said
that the criminal. You stated that emotional infliction of emotional distress is a criminal offense, and you stated that perjury is a criminal offense. But you also stated that perjury is not on the document that I placed forth before you. So criminal offense would not.
It's not in the complaint.
Be on there.
It's not in the complaint.
I need you to show me. I need you to show me the document which states that intentional infliction of emotional distress is indeed and in fact a criminal offense. because that's the original offense that was placed on there.
I never said that. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Ma'am,
Yes, you did.
listen. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you.
I think it's too late for that. You've been doing that for the last 13 minutes, going back and forth with this woman when you should have shut her up with multiple charges of contempt of court 10 minutes ago.
I will repeat to you what I said.
I'm not either.
I said
so that's two
that
charges.
intentional.
So the charges have to,
You need to be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet. Mute. Can you mute her, please?
Because perjury is a criminal offense. It has to go to circuit court.
That will not make her hear you.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Now the judge has the woman that's controlling the Zoom meeting mute her, and she's still running her mouth. You can see her jaw going up and down. She's running her mouth so much that she's not looking at her phone, and she doesn't even realize she's on mute. This is just sickening.
What I said was intentional infliction of emotional distress is something that circuit court has jurisdiction over. I never characterized that as a criminal matter. It is definitely a civil claim, but it is something that can't be done in district court. Now, that's what I said to you. You are of the mistaken belief that circuit court does not hear civil matters because you said, well, I thought circuit court only did criminal. You are the one who are mistaken about the jurisdiction of circuit court because that's what you stated on the record.
You see her mouth moving? She's still yapping while the judge is talking. Clearly, this judge has left his spine at home. I don't know, maybe his wife is in control of it. But I know one thing, she wouldn't be doing this if this was Judge Judy.
Show me where you graduated from law school. Law school. Give me the name of the law school.
Or if it was Judge Lynn Taller.
No, ma'am.
Mr. Simpson, be quiet.
Mr. Simpson,
sit
you
down.
cannot talk to the judge. The judge is talking.
Woo! I tried hard. I really did.
Or if it was the People's Court.
Oh, no.
Stop talking. Stop talking. When you've committed perjury in my courtroom no fewer than 3 times, you have to get out of my courtroom. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Or if it was Judge Mathis. Or if it was Judge Joe Brown. Because you know Judge Joe Brown would be like, now young lady, you gonna sit up here in my courtroom and think you gonna disrespect me like that right in my own courtroom? That's $100 fine for contempt of court. And if you run your mouth, you're running your mouth again, that's another $100 fine. You wanna keep going because we can do this all day. I know I can. You done lost your mind. I got a mind to lock you up. As a matter of fact, bailiff, put her in the cell until she learns how to close her mouth. Somebody must have told her she was on a playground or something, because this is not a playground, this is a court of law. And you are not gonna disrespect me in my own courtroom. What's the next case?
So, both of you have the right to go to the State Court Administrator, Michigan SCAO website for the standardized court forms. But
Now, it's been 5 minutes and now she's looking at her phone realizing she's on mute. Unbelievable. I can't believe this judge is sitting up there telling both of them that they need to get an attorney. He should only be telling the gentleman to get an attorney so he can get this matter taken care of correctly and as quickly as possible. Why would he help this woman after she disrespected him and he's a judge?
I can barely hear what you're saying. Like I said, I'm at the airport. There's a lot of people around.
Ma'am, are you getting ready to go on a trip or something?
No, I actually just came. I had a rental car.
Now she's claiming she turned in a rental car. But this court session has been going on for almost 20 minutes, and all I see her doing is walking around.
This is what I'm doing. I am ordering that this go to 7th Circuit Court. Venue is to be changed because intentional infliction of emotional distress is a circuit court matter outside the jurisdiction of district court. Plaintiff shall pay the filing fees in the receiving court. And I don't know if you asked for a jury trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was no jury fee. No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid. If not paid within 56 days of the date of this order, this case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
And what cost am I paying? Hold on. What cost am I paying for?
The filing fees for circuit court.
Why am I paying for filing fees for the circuit court? Because there's been multiple cases that have been brought forth.
Because you filed it in district court, we don't do intentional infliction of emotional distress cases.
Well, I need to see that in writing. I need to see that document in writing that states that
If you want to appeal, if you want to,
I've already skimmed SCAO. I've already skimmed that. I'm reading constantly every day, and I did not see that form on there.
I'm sure that you are. But
yes, I am.
If you want to appeal my ruling, you got.
Now that's where it cuts off. So the last part is her being upset because she has to pay another court fee because she filed in the wrong court for this type of case. Now she's telling the judge that he needs to show her in writing where she has to pay another fee to file it in another court. The judge doesn't have to show her a damn thing. Seriously though, this young man needs to get an attorney so he can squash this as quickly as possible because clearly she doesn't know what she's doing. Thank God. I still can't believe that this judge is trying to help her by transferring her case for her instead of letting her do it herself. So she gets a big fat F for a frivolous lawsuit that she's trying to file against this man for a bad date. And the judge gets a big fat F for allowing her to conduct herself in the manner that she did without giving her any contempt of court fine. Well, ladies, this is just another reason why men are going to step completely away from women altogether. Fellas, get your money right, get your mind right, and get your passport, and leave these modern women alone. Hey, somebody did to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe, and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.